It's hard to find an age-appropriate man. Because, I mean, when a man is getting into his 30s and he's chronically single, that's a little suspicious, right? Like, I look at those guys kind of like action figures that look really cool from far away, but then you go to play with them, they don't quite work right anymore. You know what I mean? Like, maybe you pull their string and they go, I'm in a band. Awesome. Awesome. I don't know, I actually am just like a real romantic, you know, and can you tell? I'm such a romantic. But I love that moment. I'm always chasing that moment when you're talking to someone for the first time and everything's really clicking, and you look at the guy and you go, oh my God, maybe this guy could be the one who's never going to figure out what I'm actually like. You know that? I call that magic time. I call that magic time. I never get that. I never get that. All I ever get is awkward sex. That's all I ever get, you know? Like, I'll be about to have sex with some guy and it'll be like, oh no, you know, I've got my period, he's got his herpes. It's just, if someone's laughing really hard at that, don't share a drink. Maybe. I guess I really think, though, that there is no more romance. Like, I think it's been traded in for materialism. And I think the best example of that is diamond advertisements on television. You know those advertisements, like, everybody's seen them, right? They're always the same, right? It goes like this. The guy gives the lady some diamonds, and the lady goes, oh my God, now I love you, you know? And then they hug and they kiss, and then this tagline pops up on the screen. I think the tagline for every single one of those commercials should be, diamonds, because women are whores. And the diamond industry, they could just run with that, you know, they could be like, 2 months salary, might get you some anal. Say it with diamonds, say it with diamonds. Say it with diamonds. I think I should date richer guys, because everyone I know just says it with vodka, you know? I think I'm really easy to date. I'm really a catch, aren't I? Don't I seem like one? But I think I'm easy to date, because I don't have crazy dating rules. You know, women have those crazy rules, you know, they're like, you have to buy me dinner. You have to open a door so I can get to the dinner. You know, like, I don't have any of that stuff. My rules are strictly experiential, so right now I just have one rule, and it goes like this. If any part of you has been inside any part of me, you have to say hello to me when we're in the same room. That's my rule, right? That's a good rule, right? Okay, I should be hearing a couple hellos right now. Not even, all right, fine. That's fine, we'll talk later. I know what you're probably thinking now. You're probably thinking, Allison, do you think about having kids? You seem very nurturing. You've got a lot of love to give. I do think about having kids sometimes. I have a niece, and when she was a baby, she was just so much fun because, you know, you'd play with her and then you just wrap her up and throw her back. It was awesome. It was great. But now she's 6, and I look at her and I'm like, wow, this is a whole real person. What is this person going to be like? And I have to confess, I'm a little worried because this thing kept happening. Like, we'd be sitting on the couch together watching TV, and she would go, look, it's a lion, it's a lion. I'd be like, yeah, I know it's a lion, I'm not stupid. She's kind of condescending, you know? But I would keep trying because that's how I am. And I'd be like, look, that's a lion and that's a deer. And she was like, that's an elk. She's just kind of an asshole. I was like, why don't you toddle on out of here with that bad energy? This lady doesn't need it, huh? I hate to admit it, but one reason that I don't think I want to have kids is because I'm obsessed with my weight. It's all I ever think about. I know, it's stupid, right? I'm obsessed with my weight. And I can be talking about one thing and still thinking about my weight. Like recently, I was talking to a friend of mine, and I was just telling her, like, I'm really stressed out and I can't focus on anything. And to be helpful, she says this, she goes, I know what you mean. You feel like 10 pounds of shit in a 5-pound sack. And the minute she said that, I went, oh my God, she thinks I look fat in these pants. And you know, sometimes people object to me talking about my weight. They come up to me and say, Allison, you shouldn't talk about your weight, you're not fat. But I'm really talking about the way women think, you know? So I just want to say, if anyone thinks they're going to come up to me after the show and go, Allison, you're really thin, I absolutely will sleep with you.